Welcome back to IGN Live at E3 and the Ubisoft post-show. So the rumors were true. Ubisoft has its own pirate game called Skull and Bones, and it looks way grittier than Rare's Sea of Thieves. Give me some impressions on Skull and Bones.
I think this is basically going to be For Honor Pirates. That's the way that it looks to me. I think it's going to be almost entirely multiplayer focused. I don't think we're going to see a single player campaign. If it is, it'll be just as light as it was in For Honor, where it was mostly about tutorial. So 5v5 is one of the things that we saw here. They'll probably have 2v2 and 1v1, which are actually my favorite modes in For Honor. And it looks like you control your entire ship and just have the ability to jump between different things on your ship, rather than being a team of people on a ship. So,
adică și cu arată
I don't
drăguț,
think
dar
that this and Sea of Thieves in terms of content actually overlap at all. But I am interested to see which one sells better. Obviously, one of them is platform exclusive. But I don't know that they're for such.
Navele sunt foarte detaliate.
Sea of Thieves may be way more full-featured than Skull and Bones.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Just ship battles?
Yeah, and...
well, they kind of hinted towards the end that there's something maybe more fantastical going on. Like, I thought actually a lot of the demo was quite dry, and like, it's maybe not the most interesting
There's so much water everywhere.
I mean, it is beautiful, but I think it was too long. It's the biggest thing that, like, once this is played for 2 minutes.
Quite hard to convey, like, you were switching between different crews, doing different things. Those kind of demos are always hard to bring to life. But then at the end, they did this, like, second... title treatment, where there was a kraken and the tentacle came through the skull. So it's obviously alluding to something else.
I wonder how that will work in, or if it's, you know, this
adevărul că a fost interesant când a arătat krakenul ăla.
Yeah, honestly, I really like the idea though that even if we're playing multiplayer, my ship is my ship, and so I bring in, like, if I'm gaining a crew that gains XP, if I'm upgrading my ship aesthetically, that will affect its stats. Like, I like the idea that everything I do is being represented visually in this ship, its sails, its crew. Maybe you can go under the deck. Like, I kind of really like that. Whereas Sea of Thieves is very much like, we're all in it together, we're all in a single ship. I'm selfish, and I like the fact that I have my own ship.
I mean, this looks very, very similar to Black Flag. You know, we're seeing when they're firing a cannon from the side, that there's that big white row telling you exactly where you're aiming. There's a lot of similarities there, so...
It'll copiat de acolo.
The combat will be just as fun as it was in Black Flag, which is actually my most played game on Xbox One. I put tons of hours just into the naval stuff.
And another variant on For Honor is a really good thing. Like, that game was really successful and really popular. It's one of the best-selling games of the year.
I mean, I feel like it's really easy. It's hard, or it's hard to see the forest through the trees, but Ghost Recon and For Honor were the #1, #2 selling game of this year so far. This year, I think, as a whole. So, you know, even if you don't play For Honor, it turns out a hell of a lot of people do. And so trying to replicate that formula with this,
în momentul de față nu mai joacă mai nimeni For Honor.
That will translate really well to this customization. You can really fully deck out how you look, and I like the idea of being able to do that with my own pirate ship. And maybe we can level up and, like, add cool sail designs as we go.
And I feel like since Rainbow Six Siege and then The Division and then For Honor and Wildlands, Ubisoft has doubled down on games as a service, which they said in an earnings call recently. And I think this is the next evolution of that.
I mean, For Honor, Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six Siege, The Division have all been big successes for them. They're on a winning streak with that. I think some people may be a little initially disappointed because when Assassin's Creed went to Pirate Land, everyone loved it, and then like, well, I just want like a pirate game, like a full-featured AAA big story where it's just a pirate game without the Assassin's Creed trappings. But instead, Ubisoft just took what it seems like just the ship battle component, turned that into a multiplayer service game.
Which makes sense to me because this is Ubisoft Singapore, which since Assassin's Creed 3 has been the water team. So, like, they created all the water stuff in AC3, and then all the naval combat in Black Flag, and then some of the, I think they did the water stuff in Syndicate, like sort of the canals. Do you call them canals? Is the Thames a canal?
No, it's very much a river.
All right, sorry about that. I've never been to London.
The Thames Canal.
Did I even say that right? But yeah, the fact that they're, you know, doubling down on the ship-based combat, I think totally makes sense.
So 2018.
Yes.
For Skull and Bones, they said. And then, what did you guys make of the sort of Kraken hint that they reveal at the end?
Totally see their Syndicate had these giant battles with, oh no, it wasn't creatures, it was like sort of legendary ships.
And those were almost damn like monstrous. And there was one that had 2 of them. It was incredibly difficult. So it could be that kind of thing, but I just wonder, I can't imagine how that would fit in the same format as For Honor. I don't know what that looks like if multiple people are taking on the ship.
I wonder if it's just like a different map. Like it's more an environmental thing that you've got to avoid and navigate, and it's, you know, it's just bringing it to life a little bit more.
Yeah, and we don't know. Maybe there are islands that you can port at and get out and explore and go to shops and stuff like that. Maybe those are like a social space, sort of like Tower and Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess we still don't even know, is this a boxed retail game?
Yeah, totally.
Is it downloadable? Is it free to play?
This sounds dumb, though. That said, I think Skull and Bones is a really good name. So I think it's short, I think it's memorable, and I think it's immediately like, oh, it's about pirates.
Yeah.
Da,
Great.
Which is
titlul e scurt și la obiect.
Just the name.
Oh,
I think they're both pretty good. Yeah.
Both very good pirate names.
Yeah. It is interesting that now, you know, Sea of Thieves is an Xbox One exclusive. They're very different games, but like of the two pirate games, PS4 players will get to play Skull and Bones.
Yeah. That'll have a huge impact, especially as an online-only game. Sea of Thieves being limited to Xbox
and
PC. I was going to say that. Yeah, it does change the way it'll be played, but
PC doar dacă ai Windows 10. Dacă n-ai Windows 10 nu poți.
Like Sea of Thieves is more like Minecraft in my head, where it's this kind of persistent online adventure and you make your own fun.
Yeah, that was when we played it last year at E3. We were just laughing our asses off the entire time. Whereas I feel like if I played this, I would be much more focused on trying to not get sunk.
Yeah, one's probably funny and one's a little more aggressive.
Sure.
If we get confused, it'll be Sea of Bones. Or Skull and Thieves, which both work. Those are cool.
All good.
Also good. Coming next year.
It'll be the next Mario Rabbids crossover.
Well, hopefully we'll get to go hands-on with Skull and Bones this week here at E3. We also got to see a live-action trailer for Transference with Elijah Wood. What do we make of that?
It's a really good trailer.
It's a super good trailer.
Yeah.
Sort of like really surreal and trippy, and also this is the most, to me, just on paper, the most interesting VR thing that
I have no idea what this game is, but I was
Trebuie
also glad
neapărat
to
să-mi
see
cumpăr
VR
și eu
at this conference. We had a little bit of Bethesda
ceva
as well,
VR,
but
fie pentru PC, fie pentru PS4.
Did it say?
Didn't say, no, but like they've been, you know,
hoping it has PSVR.
Ubisoft has stuff like Bridge Crew and Eagle Flight and Werewolves Within, like
which are
sort of
all
embraced
cross-platform. They've done a really good job of that as well. Werewolves Within was one of the few games that you could actually play on all three platforms, like fully cross-play, and that can't be easy to do.
Yeah.
So hopefully we see it on PSVR, but I have no idea what this game is. So
yeah, I mean, it's cool to see Elijah Wood playing himself.
Yeah.
Having some fun in the trailer, and he's gotten involved with video games before. Broken Age.
Absolutely. Yeah. His brother works at Sony. And I really like the fourth wall breaking nature of the trailer, and I really hope that bleeds over into what the game's talking about.
I like
it right here where he's telling us everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
that's not.
Gives me flashbacks to Lost. Reminds me of The Witness.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're saying all the right things.
So this is all confusing to us. However, our own Jonathan Dornbush has played Transference, and he is in the IGN newsroom with his take. Jonathan, explain this game to us.
Hey there, Damon. So yeah, I actually played Transference, and it kind of freaked me out, and I kind of loved it for that.
Excellent.
Yeah, Marty, you're not wrong to love sort of the Lost vibes of it. It was very spooky, but I was actually inside a house between two different time periods. I would sort of travel back and forth. It was like the early 90s and the early 2000s. And essentially I was trying to uncover the mysteries of this family. It involved PTSD for one of the characters, was actually how it was billed to me, is that you're experiencing essentially the PTSD of one of these characters. And so I was exploring the house, uncovering the mysteries, and you'd flip back and forth through time. That was the main puzzle mechanic. And that's how you sort of solved your way through the house.
Interesting.
So in the trailer, they're sort of setting it up as these test subjects are already being put into VR with the headsets. Is that how the game is set up too?
Essentially, you are the test subject experiencing that other person's memories. And as that sort of intro video where they were told, you're fine, don't worry about it, everything's safe, we were sort of shown that before the demo. So the idea is that you're experiencing these memories firsthand.
Sure. Was everything fine? Were you safe?
No, I was not safe. Sort of a character, I believe it was the son of the person's memories I was experiencing. He would sort of morph between a very younger version and an older version. And that older version, if I went the wrong way in the house, would appear with a shotgun and just shoot me and restart sort of from the beginning. Ooh. Which, yeah, it was freaky. There's sort of this whole tech vibe to everything. So as you're walking through the house, it's sort of a very, very suburban house, but everything's kind of glitchy because you're obviously within digital memories.
So is it a horror game?
They build it as a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
So it definitely has some horror vibes in it, but it's more sort of just like diving into these people's psyches to uncover their memories.
Finally, the Jacob's Ladder game we've always wanted.
Yeah, finally. The only game more demanded than Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah.
So we had the live-action trailer. How would you describe the look of the game?
The game, it's sort of realistic. There's not really a cartoony nature to it, but the live action stuff was more pre-recorded videos that you saw before you started playing. It wasn't like I was in an actual house. Okay. It wasn't photorealistic, but it was definitely generated, but yeah.
Right. Cool. Thanks, Jonathan. That is Transference, a brand new VR game just announced by Ubisoft. We have to take a break, but we will have more coverage of the Ubisoft press conference right after this.
M-au nebunit cu pauzele.
IGN is the world's #1 media brand for video games and entertainment. From breaking news and brand new trailers to reviews, let's plays, and the latest tips and tricks, IGN brings you the videos you crave everywhere you watch. Whether you're on the IGN app, PlayStation, Xbox, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, or IGN.com, IGN's got you covered on everything you care about. IGN, the #1 source for video game fans worldwide.
The biggest entertainment event of the year is almost here, and we got your all-access pass. IGN live from San Diego Comic-Con. World premiere trailers and breaking news as it happens. The biggest stars and the world's best cosplay. IGN live from Comic-Con. Coverage starts July 19.
2 friends, 1 controller. IGN's Link Together turned Zelda Breath of the Wild into a co-op experience where Link is controlled by 2 players via splitting the Joy-Cons. Hyrule becomes a much more dangerous place, and friendships teeter on the edge. Check out Link Together Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Did you know that IGN has an app that gives you all the tools you love right in the palm of your hands? It's fast, and you can save videos and articles for later, check your personalized feed, or check out all the latest reviews. Download it now on the iOS or Android App Store.
The biggest entertainment event of the year is almost here, and we got your all-access.
Welcome back to IGN Live at E3 and the Ubisoft Post Show. We did get some new IP today, specifically Starlink Battle for Atlas, which is an open-world flight sim, but also a Toys to Life game.
Yeah. This is quite confusing.
They call it No Man's Skylanders.
Thank you.
This was interesting and unexpected because we did see it at the beginning and it totally looks like No Man's Sky.
Absolutely.
It looked like it was these randomly generated planets with weird flora and fauna. I'm totally down for all this. The toy thing I'm not so sure about.
So it's a spaceship that like balances on top of your controller?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like in this trailer.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you buy pieces of a spaceship and you attach them to your analog sticks, and I'm not sure if you're using motion to...
It feels such a strange... Like, it's on Switch as well.
Yeah.
It feels such a strange time to be launching a new Toys to Life game.
Yes,
when
it is.
A lot of them have been retired. Like, if Disney is retiring Disney Infinity, and they have...
Nu-s de acord. Frate, dacă cumperi jocul, trebuie să cumperi pachetul complet.
Lego Dimensions is doing well because I think Lego in itself...
Mai ales când plătești o sumă întreagă, da? Ca la un joc normal e de $60, să zicem, da? Păi, mă aștept să am un jocul complet. Nu se plătește $60 și după încă 300 pe piese.
No. Yanya Calabrista, and you put this fingerboard in between your 2 analog sticks, and that's how you did tricks. And it was just a bad game.
Yeah.
But this is what it reminded me of, not in anything other than the fact that you're putting things on my nubs.
The ship here doesn't seem to be interactive. I don't know why it sits there, but I'm guessing that's the way they make money is that you buy a different ship, you connect it like a Skylanders portal kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we know that works with Nintendo Switch because you can connect Amiibo, but I don't know how that works with Xbox One or with PS4.
Yeah. And one interesting thing you mentioned during the break was that this is developed by Ubisoft Toronto.
Yeah.
It's the Splinter Cell Conviction team.
Blacklist.
Oh, Blacklist. Sorry, yeah, Blacklist, which is the release of 3 years ago.
Yeah, recent.
Which was awesome, and so I imagine this is what they moved on to after that.
Something very different.
Yeah, something very different.
Well, it feels like something that was obviously greenlit a while ago when everyone else was gearing up their Toys to Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Yeah, if they actually connect to controllers, they have to make different fit pieces for PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Yeah, those nubs are different.
Yeah.
Or potentially they do have a portal like Skylanders and Lego Dimensions where it's USB connection and you sit them on that rather than on the controller, but I'm pretty unsure on that. In terms of actual gameplay, I got for sure No Man's Sky vibes. Did we see combat in there?
Yeah, we saw combat. It seems like there's both like you know, outer space combat and then more like almost close to the ground-based combat, like sort of like Star Fox, how the R-wing can transform into the A tank.
Well, I wonder if this is going to be more like Eve than like No Man's Sky, that we will see other players in the universe and they'll be like dogfighting.
I think just the fact that we're speculating this much on what it is quite telling. This is actually a very, like, not very great announcement of it.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be this confusing.
Yeah,
right?
no, it shouldn't be confusing.
It's not like Transference where they want to be ambiguous.
Yeah. Like with this, I just would have a hard time if someone was like, "What's this game about?" And like, I'm not entirely sure.
What am I buying? Like,
the one thing I'm pretty confident of is that you can snap weapons on and off, so you'll have to buy extra things to upgrade your ship.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine why you would have to do that physically unless it was player versus player.
Sure.
Yes. Starlink, Battle for Atlas, perhaps the most confusing reveal of Ubisoft press conference. And now we've got exclusive gameplay. You won't see anywhere